Hello everybody and welcome to a new series I'm going to be doing called Rain Sufferers, where I play bad games or good games that I don't like. Just games that I have to suffer to play. This is Call of Duty Ghosts multiplayer. Now this isn't an actual really bad game, but it's suffering through the multiplayer's PC port. I have not played the single player, so I won't be hitting on the single player. Also note, I did get a new mic and I'm still experimenting with this thing, so you might hear some weird noises coming from the background. I apologize. So we are going to play the online. I'm going to find a game. I actually tried to record this last night, but it was just messing up way too much. Oh man. I wish I would have gotten the map I got last night. I like that map. Sorry, my voice is a little off. Now, here's the thing with games, multiplayer shooters that have been made so many times, so many different games in the series. You could try and change it up in the single player, but you can not do much with a multiplayer. It's gonna be the same thing. I'm gonna say the same as I think for all the Battlefields and pretty much any of them. And even things like Titanfall can get a little boring after a while, as it doesn't have a single player. Now, I haven't played really much Titanfall, but I do have that 48 hours from Origin as long as they allow me to redeem it. Now, I'm going to be honest, I am pretty bad. And this map, I'm even worse. Wish I would have had the map at last night. I wasn't that bad at that. Graphics-wise, it's not that great. Doesn't look all that good. It's the same engine from all the older Call of Duties, and you can tell that it's the same engine from all the older Call of Duties. Oh, that's good.
Enemy SATCOM spotted.
Now, I think you should like throw it on like the newer engines. Throw it on the Source 2, which isn't even out, or throw it on the CryEngine or Unreal Engine 4. They look pretty good. I don't know why they don't do it.
We're losing this fight.
And I'm just doing awful. What is wrong with me tonight? But I don't know why they don't do it. They should do it. And I'm sure they could easily get a license to do that. And not have to spend much money to get it out there and use it. It would be worth it to put the game on a new engine. Now, you could probably put the game on a new engine, and I keep running into those all over the place. You could probably throw the game on a new engine, but the way they are with PC optimization, you probably won't be able to play the game and probably end up worse than Watch Dogs. And that's a bad PC port. It's not that bad of a game, but it's not a good port. Wow, okay, no, I do not hate this game because I'm not good at it. I don't like it because it's just the same thing with a couple different game modes and not even a fresh coat of paint. Doesn't even have that fresh coat of paint. I mean, I don't know, the ultra settings maximum could look pretty good, but you can't even play it like that because of how bad the port is. Plus, I'm tired of taking one shot and dying. With two shots, yeah, I throw a dozen bullets at them and they don't die. Oh, this game's over. Okay.
This won't happen again.
We'll play some more, but you know, I really don't think they should keep making it unless they're gonna do something different. Now, I'm not really a first-person shooter guy, despite what Ozone thinks and what Ozone has probably said in videos. I don't really like first-person shooters all that much, but I can get into a couple like BioShock Infinite. By the way, this is not a ripoff in any way to... Ooh. That map. That's the one from last night. Let me open that one. Now, this is not a ripoff in any way to his Survive series. This is one I decided to do on my own and thought of on my own. It will stay a single-player series. Nobody will be invited to this series ever. At least not that I know of right now. So, yeah, I guess we continue playing. This microphone, it's a KRD-1. there seems to be a lot of problems with it. I know it picks up the radio stations. It picks up vibrations so badly. I have it sitting on a piece of styrofoam to keep it off my desk, to keep off weird noises being picked up from vibrations from my mouse. The computer is now on the floor instead of on my desk. I don't like that, but not much I can do. In fact, it's getting pretty hot down there while playing this. Does that. I might take off the second fan from push-pull because it likes to create a lot of heat on the case. I may or may not be getting a different case soon, but I don't know. I don't know about that at the moment. I plan to get either a different graphics card or Crossfire than one I have. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. If I do get a different one, I don't know who I'm going to get. Am I getting AMD? Am I getting NVIDIA? I know NVIDIA, more people prefer NVIDIA, and NVIDIA does have more optimization for games, especially when it comes to Ubisoft, because Ubisoft seems to like NVIDIA, and I got one-shotted. Actually, NVIDIA pays them a bunch of money. It makes Ubisoft's pockets happy. Payback. Yeah. Ubisoft has happy pockets because NVIDIA wants to pay. And AMD, I don't know if it's not they don't want to pay or they just can't afford to pay, because they're going to pay every game to make it run better for them. They can't afford that, and they shouldn't have to pay to make it run better for their audience, or their people who have the graphics card. I'm dead again. And Ubisoft, they've done a lot of things with, like, the downgrades. When people found the E3 graphics and what Ubisoft said was just complete garbage, complete crap, they lied. They lied through their, keep it PG teeth. There we go. Yeah, oh gosh. They just lied. There's no doubt they lied. They found that they didn't even try to hide it. It was written E3. You really think some person's not going to go into the code and find that? Maybe did they want people to find it? I doubt that, because no company's that stupid, except maybe EA. But I think people saying Ubisoft's the new EA. I wouldn't say that yet. EA's still pretty bad, and I don't know if anybody has the title of the new EA. If anybody deserves the title of the new EA. There will always still be an EA. Sadly, unless they fix their ways, which we all know that won't happen. EA's EA. I wish they put their games back on Steam, but we all know that won't happen either. Oh well. So, how has everybody been doing? I haven't really posted a whole lot of videos lately. I know I have some Halo recorded, but I don't think I'm going to be uploading that because it had a buzzing in the microphone, which I haven't fixed till now. And even now, this is a weird solution. My microphone is literally laying on a piece of styrofoam. Which is, yeah, definitely a weird solution. And I'll probably put it on something more permanent. Styrofoam is kind of messy. Maybe I'll get some wood. How did he even get me? I wasn't even showing myself anymore. Call of Duty mechanics. Another thing about Call of Duty is its community hurts it. It hurts it a lot because the community is never a good it's not a good community, let's be honest. The community for Call of Duty is crap. Their Battlefield 1 isn't much better either. You usually don't get the kids unless you're playing on consoles, but I don't like the Call of Duty community. I don't like the Battlefield community that much, and yeah, I haven't really tried out the Titanfall community because I don't own Titanfall. Another thing, I do not plan to get Battlefield Hardline or anytime soon. Well, at least I don't think so. And people could say, well, if you hate this game so much, then why'd you buy it? I did not actually buy it. My friend is sharing it on Steam for me. Not Ozone. Ozone's does have a share, but his is broken. My friend Leomore, who's actually been on the channel before, decided he'd allow me to share his library for me, but I shared mine too, so he can access my games. Fair trade. Thank you, Steam sharing. I don't like the way how sharing works, how you have to do it, but good. So what kind of games will I be playing in this series? You're probably going to see a number of MOBAs. Because I don't like MOBAs and I don't like MMOs. MOBAs, gosh, they're dreadful. I cannot stand MOBA. I can only stand a couple MMOs. There's one I want to get back into, but it keeps messing up for me. I only managed to get to like level 35, but I didn't play it for very long. And that's probably one of the few MMOs I can stand somewhat. And they're killing it because they're not doing it very well. Their servers are offline a lot. They're always under maintenance. And it's a shame because the game was actually pretty good. I've already got a couple ideas of games I want to put on this. Expect to see World of Warcraft, most likely. That's another one I just can't stand. I don't like Diablo. I don't like strategy, 3D strategy ones. Those kind of games, I don't like those. Yeah, there's a lot of games I don't like, and I am kind of picky when it comes to games. People say, oh, you shouldn't be picky at all, play what you get. You know, I'm going to be picky, and you can't stop me from being picky. It's just like people, how I like a good game that looks really good, and I'm pretty picky on graphics. Doesn't mean I won't play a game that looks bad. Like I'm playing right now, this doesn't look awful. It's not awful, but it's not good. At least on this settings, I think it's like medium low. Sorry, I had to clear my throat. Anyways, I like graphics, but people say you don't play games for the graphics. It doesn't matter what the graphics are. And you're right, I don't play games for the graphics, but I love good graphics. Who doesn't? And I like smoothness in my games, which is why I want to upgrade my computer so I can get the smoothest in my games. Hardware goes old, and you can't always expect to get smoothness in a game with older hardware. My GPU's from 2012, and it's only a 1 gigabyte card. It doesn't perform amazingly anymore. It did nice when it first came out, yeah. But what the price was when I bought it, it's not super duper amazing. And I don't expect it to be.
Enemy SATCOM spotted.
We're gonna finish up this game and then that'll be the end of the video. I'm running out of things to say. This is actually some of the best commentary I think I've done in quite some time. I like this mic, except for the problems it has. It's the last time I allow somebody to change my mind on something, especially when what I was going to get was more expensive or something cheaper. It's the last time I do that, or at least I'm going to try and make it the last time, because with something cheaper comes more problems. Hi, doggy. Nice points. I'm going to try and give the games I play in this series a rating afterwards. It'll be completely based off of what I played. It will not be based off long-term story or anything, especially for a multiplayer game. In multiplayer that has no story, this has no story at all. In multiplayer, its single player has a story. Maybe someday I'll actually play the single player. I don't know. I don't know if I can dedicate time to it. I know it's not that long. It's like 4 hours, but contrary to what many people think, I am actually busy a lot. And people don't realize I'm always busy. And people are like, oh, how are you busy? I actually do things during the day. I don't have an actual job, but I know I don't have an actual job, but I do have stuff that I do for money, and it's not much, but I'm not going to go into that. But it takes time, and it takes a lot of time. And I have a lot of friends who like try to get. Sorry, I saw somebody there who try to get my attention and want me to do stuff. I just don't have the time to do stuff, or sometimes I just don't, don't feel like it. No, we lost.
Defeated. This
I
can't
just don't feel
happen
like doing something, and I don't usually spend a lot of time playing games. I mean, I'll be honest, I spent about 8 hours watching anime a few days ago. I'll be honest in that, and that was more of a day that I was relaxing. So I wasn't doing anything except that. And we're gonna go ahead and... Okay, well that's that. My final rating on this game for the multiplayer, just on the online play multiplayer, normal playing one, not the other's 2 modes, I will give it a 4 out of 10. It's not that fun, it's repetitive, and the community is awful. I'm sorry if you're a Call of Duty fanboy, or if you like Call of Duty, then you don't have to listen to me, and you don't even have to be watching this video. I'm sorry if I offended you, I doubt I did, but there are a lot of Call of Duty fanboys out there. So yeah, thanks for watching. If you liked the video, leave a like. If you dislike it. Leave a comment for feedback, and subscribe if you want to see more content from me. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.